Josh, now 3 games into the season, how close are you to feeling just comfortable with everything, and how much more can you still do, or how much better can you still get based on your ability and your comfort level?
I think it's way too early for me to be feeling any type of comfortability. Like from the standpoint of being content, I think I'm very ambitious. I think this team is. Expectations are high. I want to continue to try to climb that ladder and reach those personal and team goals together. And it's just way too soon. I think there's a lot left that out there. We left on the table, this afternoon that I think we wish we could have had back. So moving forward, I think we just need to capitalize and continue to stay focused in those critical moments of the game.
Two catches in this game. One was 28 yards down the side, and there was one in the middle where the ball got tipped, and you kind of recovered it.
Yeah.
How do you practice that concentration to make sure that you're still able to get your feet in, and also when the ball's flying through the air, you're able to grab it through the air?
Well, I think probably just the pace that we have at this game, at this level, is just fast, things fly in front of your face all the time. At practice, our coaches practice drills with us where they're swatting, in front of the ball, and we got to make last-minute catches. But more importantly, I think the mindset going into every game as a wide receiver is to attack the ball, ferociously, and you can't come down with all of them. But the ones that you got a good chance at grabbing, you better try to grab it as best you can.
Josh, can you take us through what you were going through health-wise today, and how much did it just hurt to play football, after all you were going through?
It's some weeks are more painful than others. Obviously, it's not always that bad, but it's part of the game. I don't think anybody likes to get banged up or have to come out the game, but it's just the reality of it. I think the more important part is just like how many times can you get knocked down and come back? I think that's my mindset, that's my attitude. No matter if it doesn't take me out all the way where I can't physically do it, I'm going to be back out there within a couple plays. If medically I'm approved to do so, I'm going to go back out no matter what it is that's hurt me.
Josh, Tom Brady's always appreciated those receivers that go up and, like you said earlier, battle for the ball and attack the ball. You talk about bring us through that one play down the left sideline, making sure that you came down with both feet inbounds, and what it meant for Tom on 3rd and 22 to throw the ball up there for you to go and get it.
Yeah, I think I'm just really glad he still had faith in me throughout the course of the game to keep dinging in my way. So I think with each opportunity, at some point in time, that it's gonna hit. And I'm glad he saw me on the backside there in a converted type of a route versus their cover 2 look. So I just had enough space to make a play on the ball at that point in time and try to stay in. And I really just wanted to make a play and move the sticks and keep us out there a little bit longer and try to win the game.
Josh, before you got here, the resume was big games, 230 yards, touchdowns, crosses, 86 yards. I think Devin had said something. But upon watching you now over the last couple of years, especially, we're seeing the day-to-day, game-to-game, the fighting through injuries. You had a couple opportunities where you could have come out of the game and no one would have said anything. You're up 23-0, and you go to the tent and you come back. Can you talk about the importance of mental toughness, physical toughness, and being part of this team?
Yeah, I think that it translates from off the field as well as on the field. I think my life, the battle of perseverance, is something that can show through my play and my mindset and how I attack the game. I think I've always been that way. Just always having the mindset to not leave anything undone, not give it my best if I could do so. So physically, I think I always just kind of been a fighter in some type of way. Was going to have to fight back. Was going to be the underdog, and that's my mindset when I step out there on the field and play each week.